Contract reviews. When looking to invest in property, the contract of sale is usually that final step. Not final step of the purchasing journey, but final step of making a decision that you're really going to go with this one until other checks and things come up. But at the contract of sale stage, there's three really important things you should consider. Number one is actually to do with the time. And by time, I mean how fast are you going to get that back to the other party? Depending on the heat of the market, that could really impact you because 2 or 3 people might be sitting on offers, 2 or 3 people might be sitting in a position to make an offer, but you don't in the right time, or the review doesn't get completed in the right time, or the lawyer takes too long to go back and forth and review and check certain things, and all of a sudden you've missed out on the deal. Number two is what you are negotiating on before you even get the contract in your hand. So sales agents can sometimes provide a contract straight away. Oh, here you go, give us your best offer. Or an expression of interest form with some insights on the offer. But many actually like to operate in a way where they have had discussions with you, have really understood the number, the offer at hand, and then there's a sense of comfortability of saying that this deal may or very likely go through. So if you're not doing the right type of negotiations before you even get the contract, you may have too many surprises come back when you start to negotiate it. And so having that negotiation before can really create a sense of expectation so there isn't surprises and you have more of a chance of your actual offer being accepted. Number three is the end review. So you've made your negotiation of conditions and numbers, you get your contract, it's reviewed fairly quickly, you're about to sign and send back, but your lawyer picks up a few options. Now, the lawyers and conveyancers who do their best job are likely the ones who are going to give you the most things to go and change and challenge. And that's a good thing. But as an investor, I've seen so many people miss out on deals solely because they took all the advice. Remember, advice is for you to decide what to do on. Advice isn't for you to go and just act on it all. Because when a lawyer is working in your best interest, they're going to present you all the different data points, all the things on the contract, all the things that they reviewed to say, these are things you should check out, but you need to make a decision of conscious risk-taking. If you take on everything, you might scare the vendor away and all of a sudden they're like, yeah, this isn't for us. The person who's negotiating maybe even $2K lower is just better conditions. So from that aspect, you don't want to have yourself in a position where this after contract negotiation, you go on and take everything. In some cases, people will have conditions on their deposit to split into multiple portions. Now you imagine where that leaves you from a certainty as a vendor to go, well, they only want to put $1,000 down. They might be in a space to maybe back out of this deal and take it later. And I'm just not feeling confident. But then on other cases, someone may go, well, we'll give you a bigger deposit, but then we'll negotiate a clause to say, if this comes up, we will then drop out, right? Like a pest in building or a finance. Now with just a simple movement in deposit, although it's going to end the same dollar value anyway, they felt more comfortable as a vendor and as a sales agent. So when thinking of all these different things that come up, consider the advice that's coming in, but really think of how the other side will feel, how others who may be competing with you, and your best interest all at the same time. And you'll find it might not be 10 out of the 10 points that you need to take. It might be 5, 6, 8. Maybe it is all 10 because the contract that came to you really needed that much protection. So when looking to invest, and especially contract reviews, consider those 3 things. And just to recap, the speed at which you can get it and get it back. Number 2 is the negotiations that you had before to minimize the surprises and to know that there's a higher chance of you securing it based on what you like. And then number 3 is, remember, the reviews coming back is advice, but you need to find a sweet spot of getting that deal, taking some and protecting yourself, and also not shocking the vendors with too much. That's it from us here at InvestorKit, the experts in wealth creation, helping you take action.